Hey everybody, welcome to Obscurities in Miniatures. We just got home today and I grabbed everything off my print plate and rushed to get it clean because I could not wait to do this video. Today I have Comet Lord's new Blood Hunter Beast all out on display, parts available, ready to get built. And I wanted to show this guy off because he is an absolutely massive monster, and the craziest thing is there's actually two versions of this thing. This is the smaller, regular-sized one and not the epic one. So if you ever played Bloodborne, and if you haven't, I pity you. Truly, I love Bloodborne. This is very much inspired by the Cleric beast. You can see with the very elongated spiky arm and regular sized one. I haven't even really cleaned this thing that well. You can see I got to do some serious cleanup on the bottom of the hands here. We have the two legs. There are quite a few hollowed out points, you'll notice. I probably should point out just how big this thing is, as again, I did say this is the regular size version. There is an epic one. I don't even know what that's going to look like. The detail, as always on Comet Lord stuff, is quite nice. Let's grab our little hunter friends here to help give you a better indication. Yeah, he's big. He's really big. That's just the body right there. So I am eagerly looking forward to putting this guy together, and I'm curious. I haven't even had a chance to print out the new updated versions of the hunters, which I am also eagerly anticipating. But first things first, we got to get this guy put together. So give me a sec. I'm going to go grab my glue, and hopefully I still have some primer left. Fingers crossed. And we're going to see just how big this sucker ends up. Oh boy, we got our Blood Hunter Beast all glued together here, and I am totally going to have to give it another prime job because I was out of basically everything and I didn't do the best job, and I'm probably going to go back and actually put some green stuff in some of those spots there. And keep in mind, this is super zoomed in. Woo! This guy is big. And yeah, I had a couple gaps, and I don't know how much of that is me just not doing the best of job curing it. I always have an issue with hollowed parts dripping resin out, and I thought I'd cleaned it better than that. The other issue was on the tail. There's a little bit of a gap there, and I didn't really bother cleaning underneath the feet too much, but you know, it's not like anybody's going to look there after I glue it to a base anyways. I don't remember what size base he was supposed to come with. He did have a printable cobblestone base. I do have Tegroth's 80mm base right here, just to give you guys a indication. I'll zoom it out a little bit there. I'll give you the full picture. There's a 50mm base. Yeah, it's not going to work. Actually, I take that back. That's 100. This is an 80, and even that's pretty tight, but it works. If you don't like a lot of overhang, actually he fits on there pretty snugly. So let's grab some other models and see just how big our Blood Hunter Beast, that wishes it was a Cleric Beast, really is here. Grabbing a couple of my bog standard Crimson Hunters, and we'll grab Mortarch here, who was another almost unseeable. The light is not helping him much. Adjust that a bit there, lighten things up a bit. It's really dark right now, it's kind of late, and I just didn't care, and that's why I did Stellane paint or prime job. But anyway, it also helps bring out just the size. Mortarch is actually on a 32mm base. He was supposed to have a 25mm base, and they had a recent Halloween Unleashed pumped up primal version of him available as well, along with riding on top of a giant marine iguana inspired mountain. You can see that base is tiny for him. It just doesn't work for me. But our beast here, and this is also another Comet Lord model of his older Kurogane models. There's a ton of those guys. I gotta give it a credit where credit's due. Comet Lord really does have a large variety of various monsters, humans, adventurers. Let's grab some other intrepid adventurers. If you wanted Yharnam to be, let's say, in the old world, or somewhere in Panthenor or Mantica or whatever it's called, you can see here, he's going to be big. He's really big. This would be a great Wendigo stand-in for just about any kind of, you know, horror-themed game. If you wanted to have him running around in Felstead like some kind of a demon boss, yeah, those are Frostgrave models in comparison to him. He's really big. Yeah, I have no complaints about that. I almost dread seeing just how large the epic version is. Remember, this is the basic version. And if the basic version is this big, the epic one's even crazier, where he's like leaping off of a street light and the walls are all crumbling around him. It looks absolutely massive. So I think this, honestly, to me, is just right. Just the right size. Like, you know, could be a good demon. My son was suggesting it might be a good kind of stand-in for, like, the Flesh Eater Courts. They're zombie dragon things. Just something different. It's obviously too large to be like a Courier or one of the Crypt Gas, the big things. But I guess if you shrunk it down, like, substantially, that might be actually a cool idea. So yeah, definitely a cool model. One I have eagerly been waiting for, because I know Comet Lord has teased it on his Patreon page for months now. So it finally came to fruition. And this is as close as I think I'm going to get to having an official Bloodborne model for at least some time. Because with with Cool Minis shenanigans going on with their recent Kickstarter campaigns, I just don't have a whole lot of hope of getting the game anytime soon. As much as I would like to have my Bloodborne board game, at least I've got cool stuff like this. And hopefully we will see the updated hunters on this channel soon as well. So if you're curious, I will put a link down below for Comet Lord Miniatures Patreon page and their webpage. These are all STL files, so you do need to have a 3D printer, and hopefully you will do a nicer job of printing our Blood Hunter Beast than I did. With that said, this has been High Lord Tamerlane with Obscurities and Miniatures, saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you back here soon. Bye-bye.